It's straight. Welcome back to another fucking installment.
Welcome back, y'all. How y'all been?
We're still getting there, guys.
We still getting rolling,
We're
you know.
still getting there. We got a little spot going, you know what I'm saying? We out here with our shits. But we still rolling. You know what I'm saying? We still bringing y'all content though. We try to do that as much as possible.
Making progress, you know. Baby steps. You gotta do what you can.
Y'all gonna see the progression and y'all gonna love it as well. First off, I don't want to congratulate, but I will say the Nuggets won.
Yes, they did.
Fuck the Nuggets now. I'm really pissed about it because my team. It's my team.
I was just gonna ask you about that, man.
My team.
How'd you feel about their performance in the last couple of games? Because we didn't even get to talk about the last couple ones.
The Heat?
Yeah, the Heat. Your team.
Man, it's good. It's good. I was talking to a friend, man. He's saying, like, I should be part of the coaching staff or something. There's a couple things, man. Like, Hemi Butler, obviously, he got the name for a reason, but it's just, we needed a 40-point.
You needed a 40-point.
We needed a 40-point experience out of you then, man. That would have solidified, man, that's fucking Jordan's son.
Yeah, 100%.
That's Jordan's
100%.
son, you know what I'm saying? But, like, we ain't get that. We need Bam, love him to death, young cat.
Yeah,
young
good
cat
young
out
cat.
here.
Good
Bow,
young
bow,
cat.
bow. That's
Oh,
my
yeah.
guy. But
What's up?
we need a big.
You need a big.
What he wants to do is be able to move around. He wants to be able to work the box. He wants to be able to work the box.
You want a guy down low.
I want a guy who knows he's a big motherfucker.
Yep.
Yeah, Jokic, he brings the ball out sometimes. It's good to do that. Yeah, but he's mostly, I'm working that fucking, I'm going to work the paint for real.
For real.
I'm going to own that bitch.
Old big man style.
And once we get that, I feel like, but then we gotta let Kyle Lowry gotta go. He gotta go. He washed down.
Yeah, I mean
His injury prone.
His time is about running up. But I say he's a good. He's got a good spot on the team with you guys. Honestly, he does his thing. I don't feel like you don't.
Well, we got Gabe Vincent. We gotta get another point guard.
Oh yeah.
We need another point guard that could either have Gabe come off the bench, or he has to follow Gabe and even do
So
more.
y'all saying no to Tyler Hero?
No, Tyler
He came back the last game, correct?
for a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Didn't matter. But,
Didn't really make a difference. Yeah.
when he next year he's our 3, so we good. He's our shooter.
So who's your guards? Is it
Gabe
Butler, Vincent?
Butler's really a shooting guard.
Right, but so there's your two
we got
guards.
Butler, Vincent. We got Kyle Lowry. We have.
See, that's the thing. Y'all really. That's why everybody shot that they made it as far as they did, because they really don't have anybody.
We have a stretch point. Duncan, we could throw him there, but we would never do it. You know what I'm saying? Gabe, Caleb, that motherfucker.
Yeah, Duncan, I like. He's 100% every time.
But you know something? He gotta understand that you're gonna be a role player for most of your time.
Yes.
And once he understands that and will just come off the bench and just give you 24 every time, your name's gonna ring.
Yeah.
And that's how you get your fucking glory. When he was coming off he was sort of starting when we were making that in the bubble.
Mm-hmm.
He was starting then.
Yep.
Killing them.
Yeah.
That nigga holds the 3-point record for Miami. Yeah.
That says a lot, because
That
Ray
says
Allen
a
Allen was there for
It
a
says-
while.
it
Yeah.
says a lot.
Yes.
It says a lot. So if you can understand that your accolades are gonna come with you helping the team and just doing you, fuck starting. You weren't even in the rotation at one point in time.
Yeah.
You weren't even in the rotation earlier in this season, and then you had a couple great games after that. Realize that, man.
Yeah.
Realize that. You like. So I'm good with keeping him. I want to keep Kevin Love. I want to keep Kevin Love.
I hate that.
Really? What's this say, man?
What's
the Kevin Love hate over there?
I don't know. I just feel like he was always overrated. You know, he's like a Dwight Howard.
No.
He
Kevin Love
is overrated now. He did have a time at point where
Kevin Love in college was just so fucking great.
Wait, can you win a championship in college? NBA championship in college? Everybody, look, Christian Laettner was a dog in college, got to the pros. You know,
Kevin Love was a great addition to teams.
Yeah, I do think he had a good spot on teams, but I can understand the overhypeness because he wasn't like somebody that's gonna come over and make a team a huge difference.
It's because look, they put him at the 4-man when he got in. They put him at the 4-man on the Timberwolves, my dude, because he was standing next to who? Wasn't KG there at that time too?
Was he?
Think so.
I think KG.
I think he came back. I think that's when he came back and ended it. That's when he came back and ended it.
Okay.
And then got traded to Brooklyn.
Yep.
And stopped after that. Fucking
Brooklyn kills careers.
Pistons kill careers.
Yeah, that's another one too.
Going. Fucking they put him at the 4-man, and that nigga in the league probably should have been a stretch 3. Cause
what they got him playing?
They had him playing 4 against people who are. He ain't pushing 7 foot.
No,
he's only 6'8".
Yeah.
Kevin Love?
Kevin Love ain't pushing 7. He's not a 7-footer.
Oh, my bad. I thought he was 6'10", 6'11".
Oh, that's what I'm saying. He's tall, but not against people who are power forwards.
Yeah. Oh, man.
LaMarcus Aldridge and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they should have had him as a 3, made him develop that great shot that he has now, and boom. Would have been great. Would have been way better. But they had him as he was a big dude in the fucking college, so you're a big dude in the NBA, which is not true. I was a big dude in high school. I would have been a shooting guard in the NBA right now, because this is all tall I'm getting.
Yep.
Ooh.
And what are you?
6'6".
6'6".
6'6".
Still can't dunk.
Who now? Man.
Well, nah.
Oh, you lying.
I can probably get up there.
Ain't no problem, boy.
I got some weight up there. Tell me why. I had went to my dude's crib the other day and dropped some shit off. He like, I'm sitting in the car, and you know he got like one of those old school rims just on the pole, just like the rims hanging down a little bit like that. But I'm just like, all right. He out there shooting. He was like, shit, you know I'm nice. He's like, you know I was good back in the day. I'm like, shit, me too, bro. I don't even want to talk about it. He was like, let me see what you got. And he like rolled the ball at my car, and I was just like,
you bitch, I gotta do this now.
I grabbed that motherfucker. E. Jumper was nice. It took me a second. I ain't gonna lie.
Shots.
Took me a couple shots.
Oh, yeah.
But then, man, I'm out there. Just out here sweating. And then I tried one. I was just running towards it. And just, the rim wasn't down bad, but it was down a little bit. So I went over.
Yeah.
So he was like, oh, you can't dunk. And I was like, no, wait a second. Let me get it. Went up there. Because then I just did a little drop step. And just tried to get up there. Didn't do it. Tried it again. Didn't fucking do it. And I'm just like, oh, man. I went back to just shooting shots a little bit. Made a couple shots. And then I finally got it. But it took everything out of me.
To actually get it in? Yeah.
It took everything.
That's crazy, man. That's all you'll have.
It took everything. Motherfucker, I couldn't dunk until I was in the 10th grade.
Bro, when did you get like 6'6"?
I didn't get 6'6" this quick, nigga.
How tall were you in your senior year?
In my senior year, I was probably 6'4", 6'3".
6'4".
How tall were you your sophomore year?
My sophomore year, I was probably 6 foot.
I think
I
you
was
got
5'4" my sophomore year.
Listen though.
I was short as hell.
I had a growth spurt in 7th grade. I had to learn how to fucking be tall.
I don't think you got 6'6" until almost in your 20s.
Yeah, I was 20 something. Cause even when I was playing AAU, I hated being down low. I was trying to be the nigga out here. Let me drive it to the paint and see what a nigga can do.
Right.
That's why I miss AAU so fucking much, man. It was so fun. The traveling, the meeting the people, the camaraderie, you know what I'm saying? And then just hooping, nigga. 24/7, hooping and winning.
See, that's what I'm missing. Like when I was growing up, I'm 51 years old. When I was growing up, they didn't have AAU. They didn't have basketball. A basketball camp, you'd have to travel just to get those skills. But it wasn't about that. If we would have had that back then,
there would be so many motherfuckers who would be nice, like what they saying, better than Jordan type shit back then. They'll say they're like, because Grand Rapids, we put out a lot of hoopers.
Oh yeah.
Grand Rapids puts out hoopers. That's why people love coming to Michigan. That's why.
But we don't like discipline, so we don't follow the rules.
You're absolutely right. You
gotta just let us do our thing,
man.
And we'll roll with the punches. Yeah. Like, yell at us after the game so we don't affect us while we're in the game.
So my thing is, you can yell at me too. We had to play at squads, and like I used to always say, I wanted to play for Bobby Higgins for Cincinnati because he was laid back. He would yell at you, but he would let you express yourself.
Do your shit, yeah.
So you have to find that team that would. But if they don't want you, if they ain't scouting you, you know, it's tough.
Yeah, I remember, man. I had to leave Kellogg'sville, obviously. We ain't going to that. But when I went to that fucking alternative school and we got on the hoop squad, and it was crazy. I figured out later on that my boy John Brown, his cousin, was my coach. That was his cousin. But I learned it during the season, and then I was good, man. I was fucking good. Just a spry, young adult, you know what I'm saying? But just got into a lot of shit. I remember one time, man, motherfuckers was just playing around. We were in like a scrimmage type practice, but it's just like everybody was just playing around doing this. I'm just like, man, why can't we just be for real? We got a game out, you know what I'm saying, in like a day or so.
Yep.
They're like, nigga, this is an alternative school. I'm like, still though. I'm like, some people want to
take this seriously.
Some people want to take this seriously. You know what I'm saying? You might get seen out here and be able to do like some type of something.
Something.
They all bullshit. I'm like, you know what, man? I was like, fuck this squad. You know? I'm like, y'all niggas is some bums, bro. You this, blah, 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 you this. I'm telling you, I blacked out. To this day, I blacked out. All I remember calling people out like, oh, y'all niggas is suckers. Y'all can come see me outside. I was wearing another motherfucker's practice jersey and I took it off, looked right at him. He was like, don't throw my shit on the ground, bro. I was like this.
What you
stomped
gonna
it
do?
out. I'm like, what y'all niggas gonna do? Come see me outside. And then the coach, she was gone for a second. That's why everybody was bullshitting. Yep. She came back. She was like, why isn't everybody doing this? What's going on? I was like, this nigga DeMarco's acting crazy. And I'm just like, man, fuck y'all. I don't need this squad. I'm better than y'all.
I'm good.
I'm better than y'all. I remember this in my head. Nigga, I left. She was like, you're obviously off the team. I'm like, man, fuck that team. It's like a week later, I see them, they're winning games and shit. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, damn, they might not have needed me. It was literally like a Sunset Park movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It was literally like that.
They actually good.
And then I figure out that that's John Brown's cousin, and she lives down the street from this nigga. So literally one day I go to her house, me and him, and I'm just like, please. It was literally like Coach Carter, nigga.
Oh no!
It was literally like Coach Carter. Please let me on the team. I'll do anything. Please.
Let me get on the spot, Coach.
I'll do anything. She was like, if I let you even practice with us again, you have to, because I've seen you point all those boys out and say that. She was like,
please tell me she made you one-on-one then. Every single one.
That would have been so fire.
That would have been the shit.
That would have been fire.
I want you to play every single one of these boys one-on-one.
Ooh.
That would have been. My bad.
She just made me apologize.
Okay.
But that would have been.
I ain't mean to put a story up like that.
You motherfucker.
That would have been a redemption story. Come on, nigga. Yep. Come on.
Come on. Spark this up, nigga. What's up? But no, after that, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? And then I had to apologize to each and every one of them motherfuckers, and I did like a fucking man.
Good. That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
And I'm gonna tell you what, bro. We was hooping. That was the day where niggas could just get up and just heek. I'm talking about left hand. I'm coming up.
Lefty?
Bro, nasty. And then
are you lefty?
No.
Are you?
Right.
Oh, you're righty. Okay.
During AAU, man. I remember this nigga who used to cut my hair over there on Wealthy, right down the street from like kitty corner of the Wealthy theater.
Yep.
He used to cut hair in there. This nigga's name was Mike. This nigga had no teeth in his mouth. And nigga looked like a fucking turtle. Hey man, he used to talk like this. Bro, he became our AAU coach. This nigga never wore the same pair of socks once. I got some in here. He never wore the same pair of socks once. He would bring a suitcase when we traveled. He would bring a suitcase just with packs of 12 packs of socks. This nigga had a fresh pair of kicks every time. That was the first nigga. He bought us all shoes. They were Starberries.
Hey, hold on now.
Don't
say it like that.
Nah, Starberries was garbage, bro.
Back in the day, Starberries was decent. Hooping shoes?
But what was the whole story behind the Starberries though?
That's what made it great.
Because it was cheap shoes.
No,
it's because he wanted to be like everybody can afford my shoe.
Right, and he could never get a shoe deal.
Yep.
Skip y'all.
Yeah.
He was like,
I'm gonna
skip
do my own
y'all.
thing. I'm gonna sell it for an affordable price so everybody can have my shoe.
Yeah.
That's exactly what Shaq did too later on. He followed his.
Them bitches was trash too.
Shaq's absolutely garbage.
The ones that look like forces, the ones that look like forces, you could get away with it sometimes. If you had a
bitch was this wide. It was as wide as a trailer park. Get a double wide trailer on your foot. Ain't no way you was getting away with that.
You could get away with the Shaq, bro. No. You could get away with the bitches, bro.
Do you remember the see-through forces?
Do I remember? That made me have my sock game on point.
That's God.
That's why I love socks to this day. And yes, nigga, we was folding up that bitch with the rubber band at the bottom.
At the bottom of it?
Niggas will flip it this way. No, you flip it this way. You flip it bitch. So your shoes are never going to turn blue. They never going to, because it's going to be on the inside, if anything.
Exactly.
And then that's when niggas
Game 101 back in 2005.
you had to have the polyester, the suede and polyester spray.
Yep.
You had to have the waterproofing, and you had to have the leatherproofing one. The one that, you know what I'm saying? And you would put that on your forces, bro. And then you would literally have a Tupperware and a toothbrush. Just for them fucking shoes.
I still have mine at the crib underneath the sink right now.
Just for the shoes that you would use
right
every fucking time.
That toothbrush been through some hell, I'll tell you that.
What's the secret for them shoelaces though? How you get them shoelaces?
Take them off.
Take them off. Soak them in bleach.
Soak them bitches in bleach and hot water, and then
vinegar if you got it, or baking soda.
And then once you get done, you do a quick rinse, and then you get soap. And then you put soap on them, and then you do it again.
Yep. Let them air dry. You got them
crispy.
You can't even look at them in the sun.
You can't walk out here being a poop butt. Man, that's lit. Cheers to y'all too, man.
Cheers.
But fucking the routine of getting ready back in that era, early 2000s.
Oh my God. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, no, before you do that, what's the 3 things you absolutely need to have? I said 2 things. An iron board and an iron. You absolutely had it. If your shit wasn't creased up to the max, you had to have the perfect.
No, make that be 1 and give me another one. Give me the one
Am I forgetting one?
No, you said 3 for a reason. What was it?
Damn, I think I'm forgetting the other one.
Lint brush.
Hey, that's not too. I still keep mine on me.
You gotta have the lint brush.
I still keep mine on me.
There was times where niggas was walking around with that bitch in their back pocket. And like that. And then
reload. Reload.
That nigga called it a reload. If y'all know what we talking about, it was literally a reload.
Literally.
That bitch, bro. that's such a good era because that's the time where niggas was going skating.
Oh
Oh
when I skated
man,
back.
tell me why. Since we talking about old era, this is fucking perfect.
Let's get into it. What's up?
Just the other, I think it was yesterday. No, yesterday. My boss comes up. He was like, "Man, y'all know y'all can look up anybody on the internet, and find like old pictures that you're not supposed to see and shit like you know what I'm saying? Just random shit.
Oh
that
yeah,
you never looked
archive
up to
pictures.
yes.
Oh yeah.
That nigga pulls up my name.
Oh no. Oh no.
Nigga had the picture where it's like hat, fitted cap this way, chain, couldn't even see the pendant. The bitch didn't even connect close and down here. I remember the chain, it went down here. It had like it was like a shepherd on the end of it. The nigga had like a thing and like a lamb. It was fire.
He had an actual religious piece on.
Bro, come on. Nigga. I had another one where I'm just like, love my hood, man. Just north side it up, you know what I'm saying, north side. But
oh man,
that shit was crazy,
that's
and I'm just
funny.
like, damn. But then I'm like, that's the era where niggas was wearing. You had the white tee on, and then you had the color of the everything else.
Whatever matched either your shoe, your pants, or whatever.
You never wore the one on top.
Use triple layered up tee sometimes. Triple layered up tee sometimes.
Maybe you had.
You had the white beater on.
You had the white beater. You had the sweat.
I'm sorry. The white tee. I'm sorry.
White beater.
No, we can't.
I don't. What do you call it? Tank top.
The tank top. We had the tank top.
Tank. Call it tank. Not tank top.
Yeah, tank top.
You got a tank on. Then you had like the tiny baby sweat one for your pits.
Yep. One of these boys, right? Nope. I got it on.
It was just tiny. It's just a tiny shirt.
Shit.
Then you had the one that connected the color. So if I'm wearing red shoes or a red hat, I have a red shirt under.
Yep.
Then my white pressed tee.
Crispy pressed with one line in the middle.
These are folded for a reason. I'm never hanging my white tees.
What?
Never.
Are you kidding me?
People hang their white tees. I'm never hanging my white tee.
That is wild. Just a plain white tee, people are hanging plain white tees. I would never. That is sacrilege. You fold them boys up.
You fold, even after the second wear, you fold that bitch
Fold
back
it
up.
Make sure it's give it the color. You know what I'm saying?
And then you got that fucking that little tee that you got on is one of the most essential tees when you are strapped up like that, because it might be winter.
And it depends on what you're
But
doing.
you're gonna get hot.
Yep.
But also, it was the era where niggas had basketball shorts on under their pants.
The pants, too.
So that's when you would take the white off, you would take the red off, and you would have that sweat tee to hoop in.
And then you got shorts right underneath the
And then
pants.
you got shorts.
You
and then
always ready to hoop at all times.
And then by that time, if a hoop session bust out, you know you about to go back to the crib, or it's the day is about to almost be done. So you could just take that white, you could take that regular small one off.
Put the crisp, the color
put
one,
the crispy ones back on, and just rock it for the rest of the night. Because you know back then you was in the crib by 11:30.
Yep.
You was in the crib.
At the latest. 11:30 at the latest.
The era I was doing it, I was still maybe 14, 15, maybe.
Oh,
Dukes.
By 15.
No, 14.
Oh, okay.
I was done. No, because I was about to say
15.
Because I was about to say 14. I was about to say 14. I was driving.
14.
14 in a couple
Oh yeah,
months.
14 in a couple months. Oh, you absolutely right.
Dukes had the silver Kia, nigga. We was out here.
Oh yeah, I had the Honda Civic, so
I had to be
here.
back at a certain time with that motherfucker.
You couldn't drive past curfew.
Exactly. 11:30. My mom was like, "I'm even pushing it a little bit. It is 11, nigga. I'm giving you till 11:30."
But your ass better not get caught out in the streets.
It's not.
Better not get caught.
Man, I remember one time I was late. I remember my mom got me my first whip. Nigga, purple 2-door. I think it was a Plymouth. I don't know, but I call it the shark because every time you roll down the windows were like this.
Plymouth. Yeah.
The windows go like that, so they just be up. So you have to just like fix them to get them down there. Hopefully that bitch ain't going
all the way down.
You can't catch it because sometimes it won't come back up.
Yeah.
But I remember I was late. I was at John Brown's crib, man. Just had got we we was all smoking. This is when you used to smoke on the whips. When I go places and smoke,
Oh.
they used to bring a bong. and shit.
Yeah. What?
There
Y'all used to bring bongs on the whip?
Yeah, you would have a bong and you would have a bottle of water and then you would just go wherever.
Oh, I see. We ain't, you know.
I see Ump's face over there when I said that. He went like this.
I ain't never done that before. That's wild.
That's why when people still, we got it from Wiz. Remember when Wiz had that bong in that Louis bag?
Yeah, I remember that.
That's when we got it from Wiz. Shout out to Wiz, and that was the
Shout out
biker
to
back in the day.
Shout out to Currency.
Currency too. That's my nigga.
Shout out to Currency.
We used to do that, and I remember he left the bong in there, and I dropped him off, and I was like, man, I gotta get to the crib, bro. He's
Yeah.
like, all right, bro. But we always used to like stop at a Burger King and just buy so much food. And
Yeah.
just eat it all, and then like by the end where like you couldn't finish it, you would have like this much of a burger left. You'd be like, just a minute.
Yeah.
And you would throw the bread, and then we would just tap the burger and just. It was weird shit. We were
Yeah,
kids.
that was on some weird.
We
shit.
were
That's
hot.
funny. Yeah,
that was back in the day. That's back in the day. You used to hotbox the whip, and they used to have me freestyle all the time.
They used to have me doing beats all the time.
They would have me. Everybody when we would all freestyle, they would be like, "Yo, Marco, start that shit off." I was like, man. So we would throw on up or. They want to cloud.
I love up. That's Can I tell you something? I just found out about that song probably like within this year.
Wait, I'm not laughing at that. What?
Are we talking about the same up? He has two of them.
The Run DMC up?
No.
Man.
By Wiz. He has two
So
of
we
them.
go yeah, and we go
No, we're talking about two different ones. Okay, we're talking about two different ones. Woo, I've heard that. Okay, my bad. False alarm.
So you had me out because I'm sweating right now. You got me hot, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
I'll be honest, bro. I'm more of a Currency fan than a Wiz.
Currency,
and I think
but this is
I think you know this.
This is the thing. When I used to say Wiz was my favorite rapper, everybody be like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, I'm not saying that he's
the best.
I'm not saying he's better than anybody. Wiz is what I embody.
Thank you. Thank you.
I still have on my Twitter, Wiz is my spirit animal.
Yes.
I still have that. So it's like, I never said that he was better than anybody. Of course, I got best rappers. The nigga's not a supreme. He used to rap.
Oh, speaking of that, did you listen to the new tape he just came out with today?
No, I did not. I think I seen him going.
Can I give you your opinion, please? It's kind of bad.
It's not. It hasn't been good the last couple of years.
I think his last one was decent. What was it called?
Something in the multiverse. That was alright. I liked that one.
The one where he's it's like the paint the wet paint. He's on the sitting on the piano. I can't think of the name of that one. I really like that album, to be honest. It was different. It was more of a.
Because he's been trying different.
Yeah.
He's been doing a lot of clubby.
That one was more of a soulful type.
Oh, okay.
It was like a soulful type. This one's a clubby type vibe, and I really wasn't feeling it.
Yeah,
3, 2, 1, your favorite Wiz mixtape, all right?
Wait a second.
You shouldn't have to think about it.
No, I got a couple.
Just your favorite one. If you had to pick one, you ready?
If I had to,
if you had,
all right.
3, 2, 1.
Car service.
28 grams.
Car service. Him and Currency. I had a lot on there. Oh no, car service was the
2008.
No, it was Up in Smoke. The one where they have the thing rolling up on it. It's like a background.
Mm-hmm.
That one. But if it's 28 grams, holy shit, I love that.
28 grams is probably my favorite.
That shit had so many bangers.
So many bangers.
But I really wanted to say Cabin Fever.
If we're talking about all-time classics, to me, personally, Cushion OJ, and I don't want to be that.
Cushion OJ, but I was putting that apart because that's everybody's favorite.
And if you're a real Wiz fan, you're gonna say Star Power.
I was gonna say Star Power too. That's the ones that were going through my head. Star Power, and then
I'm just being honest.
The one where he's sitting on the
Taylor
album.
and Lights.
Taylor Alderdice.
Yeah, why the fuck I said Lions? I'm fucking.
Taylor Alderdice was dope. No, that's the one where he was. That's the one he was on his boss shit.
Oh yeah.
That's
when he
Wiz,
first started being on his boss.
That's
shit.
when Wiz rapped shit. The shit that he rapped about, he made that shit come true.
Motherfucker.
He made that shit come true. You just ashed in your regular. You wildin'. This nigga just ashed in the casa. But you did ash in the casa.
Nah, that was my second time doing it.
Damn.
From this too.
You wanna know something though? Janelle got a video of me. I'm smoking on my birthday. I'm smoking and I got my drink. I'm smoking and I got my drink like this. But like, it's like right here. So I keep ashing. I keep ashing in it because I'm holding like this. And I keep ashing in it and I keep drinking the cup. And she's like, nigga, you know you ashing in that cup. I'm like, no, I'm not. And I look at it and then I look at the camera. I'm just like, damn. That's when I lived with Vito. You remember that?
Yeah.
That birthday was wild, nigga. I had the whole family there. I had the whole gang there.
Oh, nice.
We had some yamps trying to holler at Uncle and them.
Okay.
Your dad was there, you know, some yamps trying to howl. They was like, your uncle not gonna stay? I'm like, what? I was like, what are you talking about? Bro, that's what me and Vito had a hot tub.
Oh, where was y'all at?
What's
Over there on 36?
Yeah.
36 and Michael.
Yeah.
I ain't never been to that spot, I don't think.
Nigga, yes you have.
Am I tweaking?
Yeah, you're tweaking.
Oh, Vito! Bro,
What are you talking
bro, yeah, okay.
I'm like, you've been there multiple times. Cause that's what he thought you were calling him fat when you were like, no, you thought he was talking about diabetes or something like that?
Yeah, I thought.
That nigga said I'm trying to get my,
He said I'm trying to get my CDL, but I can't because of medical reasons. And mostly because if you're trying to get your CDL, they'll deny you immediately if you have diabetes. Because you have to get your blood checked, you have to get your blood sugar checked, you have to constantly check if you could pass out. So I was like, yo.
So he was like, I'm trying to get my type B. I'm trying to get my type B driving shit. And he was just like, damn, for real? I'm like, they still letting you do it? But he was like, why are you looking like that? He was like, you're talking about diabetes, right? He's like, cause I'm fat? I was like,
no, bro. I was not even thinking like that.
That's the thing. Diabetics come in all sizes.
Bro,
that's what I'm saying. I was not even thinking
I was
like that
literally
at
sitting
all.
there and I'm looking at him. I'm like, I don't think they're on the same page.
And you did kind of look at me and I'm like,
what are y'all talking about, bro? I'm like, he's talking about truck shit. You're talking about medical. Because the things were, the questions were like aligning, but they
it was so aligned so perfectly, but I'm like, wait. We on different paths. Vito, if you ever end up watching this, bro, I was not calling you fat. We was on different wavelengths, my boy.
I was gonna say, man, skip that dude. He still owe me some money.
Who, Vito?
Man.
For real?
Long story, bro. Long story off.
We'll talk about that off camera.
Very long story.
Yeah.
That's a different.
Anyways.
Man, but yeah, that party that I had there.
This was for one of your birthdays? I've been to 1 year. I remember one time. One of your birthday parties when we was at what's that spot you used to go to all the time?
Michigan, right?
Joey's.
He bringing it up.
Is that the one where you threw up?
Yes.
Hanging out your mom's truck?
Yeah.
Hey, that's the first time I seen somebody taller than him in person. Remember the white dude?
The white dude.
6'9"? Who?
I got the picture of him.
I
Remember you said you
remember
seen
that.
him?
Oh, yeah.
I remember I was sitting down.
He used to go there. He used to go there all the time, and I always used to be like, "Man, what's up?" Because one time I walked up to him, and he like didn't have to look all the way down, but I was literally looking up to him like this.
Yeah.
What's up?
And
Man?
you come do one of these, like, what
He
up?
was just like, "What's up, bro?" I'm just like, "Fuck, man. I'm usually the tallest one here."
I didn't know you could.
It's not bad. Cause you just see him. Now I know how being tall is. Cause every time I would just look, I would just see this.
Nigga, I wish I was at least like 6'2".
You're not.
I'm 6 foot even.
He said you're not like you.
Oh, you're not.
If you're not at least 6 foot, don't talk to me.
Oh, I didn't know that. I was like, shit.
Everybody looks 6 foot to him.
I know, right?
Oh
Damn,
my
that's
God.
Yeah.
Hey, but my theory on that, if you would have been 6'2", you would have lacked somewhere else. So let's say like your handles. Your handles wouldn't have been.
I would have been.
Because right now,
I would have been uncoordinated.
let me tell you, I'm not
I'll tell you that
uncoordinated.
right
Let me tell you
now.
No, you might have had dunks, ups.
Yeah.
You might have been something else.
Because that's the thing. I'm gonna tell you. I ain't go I ain't gonna hot sauce you, but I got two in my bag.
Yeah, what's up?
I got two moves when I'm in real trouble to get out of it. Other than that, I'm just dribbling.
I really don't got it.
So that's what I love about my generation, your generation, and maybe one generation after y'all. We wasn't trying to be super fancy. We relied on our first step.
Yeah,
Yes.
we were trying to get there, and then the layup
Yeah,
was fancy.
fancy,
On the
yeah.
dunk, because watching and one, you know we can't do that.
Right.
That was the next
It was the NBA. It was like, damn, I can reach the NBA. I can never do that.
Never.
That's crazy that we're saying that for and one.
Bro,
Yeah.
put some respect.
People forget.
Put some
Vince
respect
Carter
on it.
won the dunk contest in
Yeah.
them Beijings.
Hey, quiet as kept, greatest dunker ever.
Ever.
I'm sorry.
Ever.
You can apologize. Who you gonna say? Dominique?
Who?
You gonna say Jordan?
Oh,
Who
he
you
likes
gonna say?
He likes
Kobe?
Chicago too.
I love Chicago.
No, Kobe is not the best dunker.
No.
He might be the best in-game dunker,
Yeah.
but he ain't the best dunker alive.
Look, nobody wanted to get in front of Vince. Jordan forced you to get in front of him because everybody was lunging at him before he took off.
That nigga would just take off.
He was,
Yeah.
Vince Carter is probably the best technical dunker.
I was gonna say Vince Carter.
We're talking about Vince Carter.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what we said. Best dunker ever.
My bad.
I was saying
My
who
bad.
was
Oh, yeah.
Spud Webb?
I didn't
Right.
know who. I didn't know. Yeah, definitely Vince.
And when you first said, I said, who? Dominique? After that?
No.
Right,
no,
and then he didn't say nothing. I'm like, he
Nah.
don't even fuck with him like that. But maybe
Nah.
because his dad, I don't know, he don't fuck with him like that.
Dominique, nah. He
Dominique
wasn't
nice, man.
No, he was nice. Don't get me wrong, but he wasn't nobody I like really like.
Nah, he-
All them old school cats, man, it was hard because you hear about a nigga now. All right, perfect. You hear about a nigga now, Devin Booker. You don't have to see his games to know he nice.
He dropped 70.
He don't have
Grand Rapids finest.
like Grand Rapids finest, Granville's finest.
Yeah.
But back like if you would say like Dominique to a nigga like us, we would have to go watch footage for us to see.
See, and
that nigga's nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Not me.
Hey, so that's why Jordan said, I will never say that I'm the greatest player ever because there's people before me who I respected and looked up to that I would say that I'm
But
not better than.
again, people even probably back then were like, well, Mike, that was a different era. Because
Yeah.
again, them niggas, there was accountants playing bankers.
Yeah, that's the thing about it, yeah.
That was accountants
Not
playing
to-
bankers.
not to
That's
be
why
on
to holler at your boy Wilt. That nigga was playing chumps.
He was playing.
7'2" playing chumps.
Yeah, there
Little
weren't
chumps.
no other 7-footers at the time, really. If it
Niggas
was,
going
it
home
was-
with 4 kids.
There was
and wife.
barely like 6'8", 6'9", 6'10".
Right.
Bro,
There was nowhere near
They
his
averaged,
range.
Right.
And that,
they averaged 6'1".
I was just gonna say 6'1" or 6'2". There was nobody
Yeah.
in his range that was, so he was easily gonna dominate.
And then there's
Everybody.
no fucking 3-point line.
Right.
There's
There was no
there's
3-point
no,
line back
There's no
then.
free throw yet. There's no free throw. So if you get fouled, all you do is get the ball back.
Oh,
Oh,
you just restart
really?
the play.
At that era there was?
There were no fouls.
So that was before West then.
That's what I'm saying.
Before Jerry West.
Yeah, fouls came when niggas was shooting that shit like
The
this.
great
Right.
shot. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that was what, late 40s?
Uh-huh.
That's
I would
crazy.
say. But early, I wouldn't even say. I don't know. There might have been a foul shot. I don't know. But I've watched old footage where.
What about Iceman?
Who?
Do y'all know George Gervin?
Oh, you gotta say that. You gotta
That's
say
his,
that.
that was his nickname,
Yeah,
Iceman.
But I would have to see footage on him
Yeah,
icing.
yeah,
Man.
I know
And
I
the thing
know
about it,
that's
he wasn't a
George
dunker. He just was like so smooth
With the
it.
layups? See, that's my
And
style.
finger roll
I
like
like
If you want to
that.
know, it's gonna sound so bad. You want to know how I first heard that name? Gucci Man.
Really?
I didn't know who George Gervin was until Gucci Man started rapping about him in a James Worthy song.
Yeah.
Ballin' like a George Gervin. Yeah, I was like, who
Yeah,
is
yeah.
George Gervin? We look back like, oh damn, he was that guy.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
was
yeah.
that guy.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So that's funny though. We were talking about basketball. I just heard earlier. What's the name used to play for Washington? He was a beast.
Kuzma?
No, black dude. Is he still there? I don't think so. But anyway, he looked like not Meek Mills, but What's Brandy's brother's name?
Ray
Ray
J?
J?
He looked like Ray J.
Bradley Beal?
Not being older.
He about to get traded.
The Wizards?
Yeah. But anyways, number 0. Matter of fact, I think it was
Gilbert?
Gilbert Arenas. Yeah. He was on there.
Oh, wait, Ray J?
He said Larry Bird would probably beat LeBron James 1-on-1.
100%.
Straight,
100.
So he said why?
Larry Bird's one of my favorite players of all time.
Right, yeah, Larry Bird's
One of my favorites.
But he said why? Because 1-on-1 takes away everything about LeBron's game.
And Larry,
he wants to pass.
And 1-on-1 is everything about Larry Bird's game. He's gonna get into your head. That was Larry Bird's game.
He's gonna run up in your head. Sup, bitch?
Dink.
Sup, you dumbass?
Dink. And he might say some racial shit
Hey,
to
look
you
at
too.
this.
What? Dink.
He's like, here's one for your black ass. His shot was so ugly.
It was pure.
Unstoppable.
It was because he shot from back here.
Pure.
He let that bitch go right here. You're not blocking
Honestly,
that, and if you are, your phone.
Yes, my favorite thing about Larry Bird wasn't even his ball skills.
It was a shit.
It was
talk.
the fact that he would come up to you, anybody else, and talk shit and immediately, and then back it up.
And then, you wanna know something?
Back it up
Everybody
right
talks
after.
about like when he would like I forgot. I don't think it was Jordan. He has one where he walks up to Jordan like I'm gonna make this one, and then he walked up to another nigga like I'm gonna make you go left the whole fucking game.
Have you heard about the time when?
And he made the dude couldn't go right. All he had was a left. That nigga had 6 points.
There was a story where he told where I forgot what team he was playing, but there was a white boy guarding, and he went up to their coach when there was a break, and he was like, "Don't disrespect me. Put this white boy on me.
He said, "Don't you got a brother that
Don't
can guard me?"
put one of these brothers on me." Yo, Larry
Yeah.
Bird was
Larry
a
Bird was a
dog,
dog, and then he would literally
He had
talk
that dog.
shit to you in your face, like, "Yo, you know that you ain't shit."
And that was the scrapping era too. That was the era where they was
That's-
scrapping, and he was
and
never
that's why
afraid.
that's why I hate when people talk about, but the physicality. Jordan can't be better than LeBron because them niggas wasn't holding no defense. I'm like, they wasn't holding no defense because they was waiting for the nigga to run up so they could fucking
So
hit the shit out.
So the other thing they'll say too was like, "Well, that's not basketball."
Nigga,
But that's
fuck
how
that.
they played
That's how
back
they
then.
played.
And you wanna know something? The refs would let them play.
Do it.
Yeah.
That was bad. I honestly feel it's hard to watch basketball now because I feel like the refs don't let them play ball.
But they can't
Because
for marketing.
they're trying to
purposes.
watch their marketing and their brands. They gotta
please.
protect their brands.
I'm
first.
like, yo, can we
Yo, let's protect the NBA and then these guys' brand, and then we'll let them play.
Yeah, just think about it though. How many points did they just score in this last championship? When's the last time you seen it under 100 points?
That's true.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
like
true.
we were watching the game, like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
all right.
I remember back, honestly, D Wade era, Kobe era, early LeBron era. Not early LeBron. D Wade came in with LeBron.
Yeah.
But early LeBron still playing.
Yeah.
That era, all those games would finish 101 to 109.
Yeah.
On the East Coast.
116 to 102.
Yeah.
You had to stay. Mom, please.
Please let me watch.
It's halftime.
Leave me up till-
It's halftime. It's already 9:30.
Yeah.
You already know. Mom, please. Let me just stay up. Please. Just one more quarter.
One more quarter.
And then you would sneak down there. And when I got a TV in my room, it was a wrap.
Oh.
But you would sneak down there, and I would just be sitting there like, man, just watching that shit.
Yeah.
That shit would literally end at like 11:30, 12. You know what I'm saying? And it would be 100 and some points to 100 and some points. And it's like, man,
Duking it
you
out
hardly
all the
see that anymore.
Nah.
You'll
get
it's
rare
crazy.
occasions.
You'll see that in an early regular season game.
Yeah.
Wait, that high of a score?
Yes.
Wait, them West Coast teams, they 120.
No.
I was nah.
Because look how many shots. Look at the era
Yeah, no
we're in.
defense.
We're shooting threes.
Yeah.
So of course, if everybody else, if you're a 9 for 11 for threes, you're 5 for 7.
Yeah.
I'm fucking 4 for 6. How many points in threes is that?
Yeah.
But we're also shooting twos. We're getting fouled. Homeboy has a bunch of threes. Like that's the game now.
And then most
You
of
would
them
see
fast
niggas.
breaks.
Yeah.
You was in the era of the big man and the nice shooting guard. you were seeing niggas getting bullied, going to the ground, and still scoring 100-something points.
Yeah. Let me ask you this though. Which players actually made other teams draft to defend them, to go against them?
Back what, now or?
Any era. Any era. And let me know if LeBron's name come up.
LeBron's,
Because when Shaq was in there,
yeah, they were making. You had to get.
Yeah,
That was when the era of big man and point guards were nice.
right. So you had to have big man, somebody for Kobe.
And then you had to have a nigga that could dish that motherfucker to him.
Yeah.
That's why niggas didn't know how to stop Lob City.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
That's why niggas didn't know how to stop that, because we got our alternate basketball shit.
Yeah. But then,
but I'm dishing it to these.
Vince Carter coming out of nowhere.
To these four
Tracy
big ass
McGrady
niggas.
Exactly.
Wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, they couldn't defend that shit.
Right.
But LeBron, they've built teams for LeBron.
You
yes,
think
they
so?
Yes, they have.
I mean, we might have not have noticed.
So, okay, with that being said, Magic Johnson, 6'9", point guard.
But that's unlikely, though. We're never going to see another 6'9" point guard.
Wait, LeBron is 6'9" point
He ain't a
guard.
point guard.
Who has the ball more than him?
But
he doesn't say point guard, but
he doesn't want to be a. Magic was a point guard. He didn't want to do shit else. Don't make me do this. I'm not going down to the paint unless I'm dishing that bitch off.
Remember he took Kareem's spot. He played the five.
But he didn't want to.
Give it to me. That heart said, whatever it takes, I'm gonna make it happen.
He ain't want to do it, but he did. That was Showtime Lakers, though. The show had to go on.
Yeah. And again, they were stacked.
Why are we talking about the Lakers so fucking much?
Yeah, they've been pretty good.
Because it's about LeBron, basically.
Man, well, all right, so let's talk about this. What happens when LeBron leaves? Who's next? Not even the next LeBron. Who's the next face of the NBA? Are they just going to make it the NBA now?
If they can convince Ja
I would
Morant
like that, honestly.
to back down.
Just everybody's a star in the NBA? No, they're not going to have... No. Ja Morant said he wants to be a billionaire by 30.
The only way he's going to do it, he's got to calm down.
Or
Or he's going to have to put that pack out there.
He said he wants to be a billionaire by 30. So I'm like, everybody's like, well, you better get your shit together. You better figure something out.
Figure something out quick.
You better figure something out.
I mean, there's a couple of them out there right now, like even Booker. I mean, he's turned out to be a beast. You know, you still got Giannis doing his thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You still got
Do you think they're gonna choose a European for the face of the NBA?
what's his name from Boston? You still got
Jason Tatum.
Tatum? Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got a few of them, but nobody's just like, I'm taking over. Like Jordan did, like Kobe did, like Shaq did. You know what I'm saying?
One of these young bulls definitely will.
One of these young bulls might coming up. Yeah.
They definitely gonna do it.
Man.
But when LeBron leaves, though, that's gonna be a crazy era.
You think so?
You should hearing his name.
Yeah.
You're gonna stop hearing his fucking name, but you're gonna hear about LeBron doing this because
and that.
they still gotta have him be associated in some way.
He's gonna be in the NBA associated some
I don't think
way,
he wants
some
to.
sort of- Really?
I don't think he's gonna want to be a commentator or nothing like that.
I think
The
he's
nigga
gonna-
doesn't know how to talk for one.
He gonna be a strong advocate for the black folk, right?
Yeah.
He gonna do something. He gonna be doing shit out here because I don't know. LeBron speaking just isn't. How many times have you heard this nigga speak?
Yeah.
Couple of times.
That's
Couple
why my
times.
girl said
Knowing
just shut up and dribble.
Yeah.
Yeah, after that, but that's because he doesn't know how to talk. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't know how to express that shit.
Yeah.
He's hooping 24/7.
That's
it's
the other
hard.
thing we miss about Kobe, because Kobe, he was
everything.
very.
He was
Man, he was very expressive.
He
but
was.
his people brought him up off that because
Yeah.
you gotta remember
Yeah.
he stayed in fucking Spain.
Yeah.
He lived over there for half his life.
Yeah.
Earlier part of his life, he was over there. So being over there, you gotta be on your P's and Q's for one, and two, you're learning another fucking language.
and culture.
So you have to learn the other culture, and you're gonna mesh the two because you are the two.
Exactly. All that.
But bringing that shit over here, seeing old shit of him, oh man, seeing, man, that shit's gonna get me sad, bro. Kobe's
Miss you,
gone,
Cole.
dog.
Rest in
That's
peace,
crazy.
Kobe, man. We miss
Let's
you.
take
dog.
one to Kobe,
We love
please.
you.
Let's just do one to
Yeah.
Kobe real quick.
Sure.
Do you want one of these?
Yeah, please grab one of these.
I still got a little bit left of mine.
Oh,
You
man,
good?
Yeah, we good.
Man,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
crazy, dog.
Yeah.
Shit almost brought me to tears right there, man.
Huh.
R.I.P. to Kobe. But damn, and his daughter. Seeing old high school shit of him and how the braggadociousness was just so
Oh, yeah.
wasn't just like we're gonna be able to hold Kobe to 13 points tonight. We're gonna be able to do this, and he would be like, these guys said they're gonna hold you to the lower double-digit points. He was like this. All right.
All right. Cool. See what
They
happens.
was calling that nigga Bean at that point, nigga. Hey Bean, how's it going? You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know why they call him that? You know why they call him that? Because Bean head.
His head, yeah.
All right, last thing on basketball. Who influenced you the most out of basketball?
Allen Iverson. In my era, because he was short. This is when I'm 6 foot now. Growing up, I was very short, very skinny. Allen Iverson was a small dude in the league, very quick. I always had a lot of speed. He was just perfect influential for me. He was culture. He was basketball. That was my idol growing up for all the way up until I say D Rose.
Ooh.
Just to be honest, Kobe has always been, influential. Just Kobe's always been Kobe. But for me, AI, D Rose, and then after that, it's
Yeah, they said that.
I like somebody.
You already know my favorite player, D Wade. That nigga was
Love
very
D-Wade. He's
put
my
it
top
everything
10.
on the court. The nigga perfected the circus shot. The
He's my
nigga
top 10.
solidified his spot that he's gonna be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, oh,
But,
easy.
the reason why though, I wore 35 in high school and AAU. In high school, I wore 35, or in high school, I wore 33 because of Shaq,
Yeah, okay.
35 because of Kevin Durant.
Katie.
But in AAU, I wore either 3 for D-Wade
The boy.
or 35 for KD. Which,
Okay.
I wore 35 later on when it mattered in high school.
Yep.
For KD because I felt like I was very versatile, but
You guys both kind of have
the same build. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I
Kinda have
redid my
this
shot
towards
after
him.
his
Yeah. Oh yeah.
because he let it go at a perfect angle. Because before I ain't gonna lie to you, I really started playing basketball because of his daughter, Janelle.
Yeah.
We used
Janelle was. I remember
play-
going to her games
when
all the
she
time
used
as
to-
a kid.
When he was gone and she was playing YMCA
Yeah,
shit,
oh,
I was
yeah.
sitting there. They let you go out there at halftime and you would be able to. And I'm just like, people are just like, why aren't you playing? You're a nice size.
Yeah.
I didn't hit that growth spurt yet, but I was the same as everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
But just boom, 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 and then I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna play one time. Played it, fell in love with that shit,
Yeah,
man.
oh, yeah.
Fell in love with
Just the game.
just being able to be out there and be like, get a chance to do that, and then go on the defense and a chance to get a stop or just
Yeah.
anything.
I love defense.
That's just the game, and
Oh.
and that's why I hate that the NBA is such a business now because niggas lose the game.
Yeah.
If we let Carmelo just keep loving the game and would stop doing the politics or just like even pushing him to try to win a championship, he would have did it on his own.
Yes.
Everybody wanted to pressure him to go here, here, here. Let that nigga play. When he was playing in New York, when they knew that they weren't gonna win, but they knew that they were gonna have a good time, making the fans happy, that was when the NBA was thriving.
Yeah. Oh, that was.
Everybody loved the
watching
NBA.
all,
You
yeah.
can catch niggas now that say, I don't watch basketball. I
There's a
watch
lot
it
of
when
people
the
like that
finals come."
nowadays. Oh yeah.
Niggas was watching regular season games, getting
Back
hyped,
then,
bro.
yeah.
That's why I love
Hey,
basketball.
so who would you say was your idol growing up? Because I like to hear your side of that because his is kind of my era too a little bit, and I feel like we kind of have the same era. So I like to hear what yours is.
You already know it's Sir Airness himself.
Yeah, man,
You know,
of
he,
course.
he allowed us to wear ball heads
I was gonna say you got the ball.
At a
so I
young
ain't gonna
age.
say
at a
much.
young age.
At a
We had
young
all
age,
the
too.
ball game. Yep. He wore the leg sleeve. Even though my knee wasn't bad, I had bad knees, but even though my knee wasn't bad, didn't need it, you would have that on.
That leg sleeve
we
on.
would fold our socks up like him.
To get that extra crunch at the top of the ankle.
Yeah.
I always wondered what that little block, because the picture where like, I think the jump man is.
Yeah.
No, because he's wearing pants. It's a different picture, but his chain is definitely, it's all the pictures that are all on the shirts.
And that's the other thing. He just changed the whole image. Like it was, how y'all said it was lawyers and CPAs that were playing
It's
at the
just like,
time.
we can let, Jordan made it, so a nigga like me can make it, or the white boy who's just like, I'm nice too.
I can make it too. Oh yeah. What's up?
And then from them, the Fab Five.
Okay. Oh.
They changed it too.
And they have fucking swag.
Yeah.
Fuck Michigan, but they had swag, boy. They had some swag.
Michigan all day, go blue.
Damn. Niggas got their own shoes off of that.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Look, you see the commercial came back.
What?
Chris?
With the long shorts.
Yeah.
Oh, I did see that.
He said he's handling that ball pretty good with all that fabric.
That shit is crazy. Change the game of that too. Fuck having the short shorts. Let's go baggy.
Yeah.
Used
But
to
that
have
style.
the long shoulder on the jersey. You know what I'm saying? And
The shoulder was down. The shoulder was down here on the shirt.
How they changed the swag up. That shit was fire. Man,
I know I said that was gonna be the last on the basketball, but did you see the Chris Paul KG video? So they got a little thing where they're going live now. They're streaming live and they're watching the game.
Okay.
Chris Paul came in twisted.
For real?
He came in with a white girl on his arm talking about this is my date for the night. Talking about, hey, we're gonna go to the Blase Split, we're gonna hook this up, let's go. And KG kept being like, hey, we live, cut it out.
Yeah, relax.
But Chris Paul just kept being like, whatever, man. Hey, you remember the other night? He's like, no, I don't.
He was trying to save him.
Yeah, but Chris Paul was all the way out.
He must have already been
Y'all
already.
had to check that
That
out.
was like when Paul Pierce was doing that shit.
Oh, I kept saying Chris Paul. It's Paul
Oh, it
Pierce.
was
It
no,
was
it
Paul.
wasn't.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Oh my
it.
God.
Yeah.
Bro, the first time where he was playing cards with all those white people,
white
and
people,
all
yeah.
the strippers,
strippers.
he was like, man, tell that girl to shake that ass. He's like, bro, you're on live. He's just like, last time, my boy Jeremy, you know Jeremy, little Jeremy?
Yeah.
His profile picture on Twitter is Paul Pierce's face like this. That's what he was looking at his phone like, oh, we is live.
So Paul Pierce is married, correct?
Not anymore.
I don't know.
So what was the issue of him doing that? In my opinion, what was the issue with him doing
He's
that?
an outlandish nigga.
Because he's a professional working for
Right.
ESPN.
That was something, that was a broadcast.
Okay.
It was like a live thing that they were doing. They're watching shit.
Okay.
And look, like he said, strippers.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's legal where you're at.
Most
Alcohol, gambling,
Right.
and there's probably drugs.
You know what I'm saying? With the white people, you know there's gonna be fucking drugs. With the white
A little
people,
bit of that.
there's gonna be a little bit of that. Hello.
Wake me up.
There's gonna be a little bit of that. Hello. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody got an
Some
old
shit.
credit card.
Man, dog.
But yeah, on this one, he was watching the championship game. And he was like, this 100, right? KG kept saying, no, dog. No, dog. We certified. He was like, calm down.
Relax.
KG
When
kept
somebody try to let you know you still ain't following through.
Bro, it's just like, bro, we need to cut to a break.
We're having technical
That's just like, we
difficulties.
need to cut to a break so
Y'all
we can
gotta
tell this
watch it.
nigga, so we can tell this nigga like, yo, you need to relax. That's when like you need to tell your nigga to like chill during something. You know what I'm saying? Like a function or something.
Oh,
bro,
yeah.
just relax.
He's getting super out. He's like,
But if you feeling it, you can't stop him.
But that's the thing. And sometimes it's just like, cause there would be, bro, I've had a lot of fights for something that I shouldn't have fought. You know what I'm saying? For a nigga that'd be like, yeah, nigga, your niggas ain't gonna do this. My nigga is right here too. And I was like,
got him.
damn it.
Me and my boy, me, Bun, and Chris, we got a code word. We used to call Buddy. We'd be like, Buddy. And once we heard that, we knew, oh, hey, I'm wilding out and I gotta chill.
We
had like that cold word.
Okay.
So that's what
dope.
KG was trying to let him know, like, hey, we certified.
Hey,
Hold on.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. Couple of my, I'm not gonna say white friends, but yeah, I ain't know. Couple of my homies though, there's a couple times where had to lay them down.
Word up.
I ain't talking about punching.
Ah.
No, there was one time where we was on acid and my homie was out there. We was out there in the woods at a place where you rent. And my homie is just wild. And he was a new homie that came into the set. And everybody, we're all chilling.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You got this group who we don't even really fuck with. This group, you know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of people up there. This nigga's on acid, bro, and he's laying in front of the door where you get out.
Yes.
So he's just laying there like, ugh. And we like, bro, you
Slumped
gotta.
over.
I'm like, bro, you gotta get up.
So you can get out of here.
The girl, one of my homies, it was his birthday. His girl rented it, so it's under her name, she don't want nothing. So she's like getting upset, and my boy's like, I don't know what to do, and I just looked at, I was like, I put him down, bro. And he was just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. And I'm just like, if he starts acting up some more, I might have to put him down.
Yeah.
So we just kept acting a fool, and then he's just like, I'm just gonna fucking leave. You roll with people. I'm just like, I hate when people start doing that. Cause I'm like, now you letting this shit take over you. And now you might put people in danger, whatever. It could go something else.
Yeah, for sure.
So I was just like, bro, you gotta. I walked up to him, Johnny. I'm like, bro, you gotta relax a little bit. Wow, and just smack the shit. Bow, smack the shit out of him. He ain't wasn't snoring and knocked out. He was just like, I'm chill, bro. I'm just like, all right, just chill, bro. He's like, hey, I'm not doing that because I hate you. I'm doing that because I love you.
Yeah.
Just relax right now. Just relax for me. He's like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna chill.
Was he cool after that?
Chilled by the fire, nigga.
He had to. His motherfucking head was doing somersaults. He was all confused.
I know his brain was doing that.
I'm on acid too, bro. I'm on acid too, so it's just like, bro, you're doing some crazy shit. Now I gotta do something I don't want to do. You taking me out of my shot.
You're taking me out of my comfort.
You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta come back to this real life moment and make it an extra moment. And now I had to play.
Nigga, you don't fuck my eye up.
Bro, you ain't not gonna be some funny shit, but for real.
Stop shooting that little motherfucker. You know my brother. Don't shoot that little motherfucker no more. Man. Yeah, dog, I got to put him down.
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? That's just times with the homies, bro. That's why I love it, because...
That's crazy. I ain't never had to do none of that.
Shit, sometimes you gotta get aggressive. I remember one time we was at work at BFG. You remember Dylan?
Of course I remember Dylan. Oh, yeah.
Me and him fought on the fucking dock.
Didn't y'all get suspended for that for a little bit?
Nah, we literally just got broken apart and they didn't do nothing about it. But
what happened?
It was just, we was getting it was just a hot day. Niggas was just tired of each other.
It used to be hot in there.
And it was just like, niggas was tired of each other and nobody wanted to back down from each other back then. So he was just like, you pussy this, pussy that. And I'm just like, all right, I don't really like, you know what I'm saying? It's hot, nigga. I'm not taking that right now. I'm like, bro, you gotta relax. Bro.
Yeah, just. But
it wasn't nothing like, cause I know he's my friend. So it wasn't nothing like that.
Yeah.
After a while, it just kept going, and I'm just like, I'm gonna put you on the ground, bro. And I'm just sitting there, and you know the tuggers. I'm just like, I'm in the middle, because I'm like, put my name on it. He was like, I should have put bitch up there. I'm like, that was a good one. I should have put your ass on the ground. Should have put you on the ground. He was like, you ain't gonna do it. Got him. I'm giving him body shots. He's giving me body. Yeah. Bro, they turn around. Chris and them over there, they turn around, they're like, oh shit, they fighting. Run over there, everybody drives up, like, oh shit. But after that, it was just like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was cool after that.
Me and homies after that, like, man, we ain't really need to do all that.
Me and my homies do that shit all the time.
So, what y'all do? Just go smoke one and drink
one? Smoke one right after, like,
BFG, this is where we worked at the warehouse, at BFG. I got him a job there too.
Twice.
Niggas used to be high as fuck in that motherfucker. Niggas used to be high. Second shift used to be drunk.
Oh,
used to find Hennessy bottles way everywhere. Like if you
And
were,
the shelves?
if you were
I
in
remember
third,
who it was, too.
you can go up in the shelves. They were literally just put them shits behind something that ain't never gonna get picked.
Shout out to you, bro.
You know what I'm talking about?
Come on. Shout out to bro. He cool as hell.
I seen that nigga recently.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Hey, he was my nigga, bro. I have him on PlayStation.
Damn, I forgot his name. Scrubby Bubbles. Naughty Bubbles.
Something like that, yeah.
Nico.
Yeah.
Oh.
Editing post.
Oh, shit.
We'll mark that. We'll mark
Nico.
that.
Oh, man. Dude.
We'll mark that.
You were
We
there
got
at
the
that
last
time.
Yeah, I know.
We gonna
That
have
was my
to,
boy.
we gonna have to tell him.
Nico was real
I
good.
literally just seen him like a good 2 weeks ago.
Oh, for real?
My mama.
He doing good?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Seen him at the liquor store. I was like, hey, buddy,
Nah,
what you doing?
yeah.
Same
I
thing you
figured
doing.
that.
I'm like, I guess so.
I guess so. I can't say nothing.
That shit was funny, bro. I was like, damn, I ain't seen your ass in a minute. But yeah, that's what
That
niggas
was
used to
hell,
be.
bro. Everybody there was cool as hell. That was the best thing about BFG. Everybody that worked there was cool.
And
Almost
it
everybody.
didn't matter because you want to know why?
You remember when the crackhead dude worked there?
Yes.
What was his name? Remember when we
You ain't gonna say his name after calling him a crackhead. Come on now.
Right. We ain't gonna do it. We ain't gonna do it. Why don't you talk
You right, that's my bad.
We ain't gonna talk
Fuck that,
about
my
that.
bad, y'all.
But you know who you are.
Niggas was in there
Quit
getting
doing that
money
shit.
though. You can go there, you can walk out with 80 something hours on a week. On a week, you could work, nigga, you could work as long as you wanted, as long as you was getting shit done.
That's
They ain't give a
some slave
fuck.
shit
And then
too.
you could be like, well, nigga, you can check my clock in. I've been here since this long. I'm gone. Plus, the homies worked there, so it didn't matter.
I almost slapped the shit out of Dan. I almost slapped the shit out of
You know who running that bitch now?
Who?
Chris. Chris and Spencer. Chris is in the front. He running that bitch.
Mighty Chris?
Yes. That's the job we talking about.
Wait,
That's
oh,
what's
I'm
CT.
thinking, why am I thinking of, what was the light skinned dude's name? The only other light skinned dude that's there, other than me. A real light skinned.
I don't know.
Eric.
Oh.
He.
Oh yeah. Nah, he probably not there. But Spencer is there still too.
Okay,
He on the
okay.
back.
Oh, for real? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he was running this, wasn't he kind of running that when I was there?
Nah.
I thought he was kind of like assistant or some shit like that.
Nah, he was more like a team lead, but
Oh,
the nigga
okay.
left. Went to Amazon for he left a while after.
He went to Amazon?
He went to Amazon when Amazon was popping.
I was there too. I'm surprised I didn't even.
And then left and went back there, and now he's the fucking boss. I'm like,
That's
shit.
what's up.
That's what's up, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to get me back in there, but the lady hating me still.
Who?
The Carol lady, the HR.
I ain't never met her.
Yeah, she hate me still. So once she gone, I'm not in that bitch.
Oh, that was a cool little job, honestly.
Bro, easy.
Honestly,
bro,
yeah,
it's
honestly,
easy.
like it's just like the conditions are shit and the job was shit sometimes.
But you could just be like, go get lost in that motherfucker.
Yeah,
You know
well, you know how to do the reach thing. So for you, you didn't really have to do nothing like physical at all. You just do the reach.
Nigga, I came from the ground up.
I learned how to do that later. Honestly,
Nigga.
hey, can I be real with you? It's between you, and that's why I said Nico. Between you and Nico were the first people that taught me how to drive high-low, and y'all got me a lot of jobs that were paying good, that were easy as fuck. And I'm gonna be real with you, bro.
Gang, gang.
Y'all were the first ones to really put. I remember when I walked in there, I was like, damn, my boys want to learn how to drive high-low. And I remember Nico was like, bro, it's not that hard. Bro.
Bro, I'm just like,
he was like, bro,
literally,
you gotta drive a car, bro.
it's just with video games. Everything's in
That's literally what he said. He's like, bro, you play video games? I was like, yeah. He was like, hop on this bitch. Go pick up. He was like, go pick up that pallet right now.
You
And I was
pull,
like,
you pull the bitch down, the bitch goes up. If you pull the bitch this way, the bitch goes down.
that's all he said. And I was like, zoop, zoop.
And
Pull out
after
his back, he was like, you good.
With the car,
You good.
with the car, it's the same way a car drives. Whatever way you turn it, the bitch is gonna go.
It's
if
reverse.
you go like that. Yeah.
It's counter.
But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. In reverse.
Wherever you put it, the bitch is
It's
gonna go.
Yeah.
So that's what people tell you. That's what they don't tell you at first. You can do all the shit you want with it.
Ain't never
but
had-
if you turn that motherfucking wheel, it's gonna go. It's gonna go a certain way.
Ain't never had a high license in my life. Shout out to Nico. You got me a lot of jobs, good paying jobs that got me pretty decent. So I'm straight. Shout out to you and cousin.
Man, having a high-low license though, they make that shit seem like the goddamn.
I'm lying. I've had a couple. I've had a couple.
No, but I'm saying having a high-low license, that shit was good on the docket.
Oh yeah.
On the goddamn paperwork.
On the
They be like,
paperwork.
oh yeah, you drive a high-low? Like, yep.
You said to build up the resume.
When I was working for the company that I was working at when I'm working at now, they gave me I was on the high low. They was like, well, how long you been doing this? And I was like, for a while. They was like, oh yeah, we see on your resume at ITC you were doing high low for I lied. So I did this since I started. And you always gonna lie on a resume. You ain't lying on a resume. What are you doing?
Man, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
You know what I'm saying?
Anyways.
That's what's happening. Hey, but all that high-low stuff, let's get to the real thing.
Yeah.
You work on cars?
Yeah.
You got a big passion for cars too?
I absolutely love cars. That's one of my biggest passions, honestly, just to be real with you. Like, a lot of people aren't car people, but I love cars. I love working on cars. I love design. I love engine work. I love racing. I love everything about cars, to be honest with you. It's just it's just my thing. Growing up watching Need for Speed, playing the games, just growing up actually buying cars, buying a project car at 15. I bought a manual at 15. Didn't know how to drive it. So what could I do? I had to learn by driving it if I wanted a car to drive right. After that, I just fell in love with cars, and my grandpa worked on cars since I was a kid, so I'm still learning. I probably can't put an engine fully together. It take me some time, but I figure it out. But
what's your favorite car though?
My favorite car of all time? That's a hard question. I'm gonna have to say it's a split between the Nissan 300ZX and the
Chrysler 300.
Right.
Yeah, right.
So you ain't into like the Hellcats and
I don't
the
do
Demons.
I don't do Americans.
No,
You don't do Americans?
I like
Fuck American muscle. That shit gonna blow up. Look at the Ford Explorers.
This has always been my thing with American muscles, and of course, all respect to them. Since a long time they've been making a hell of a lot of power for a long time. They're oversized for what they displace. They're overweight for what they are.
Understandable.
You can take my car, which is a lot smaller, with about 350 horsepower. Compare that to with a Dodge Challenger with a Hemi in it that weighs about 4,000 pounds. With about 400, 500, with about 450. I'm beating him.
Really? All just because of the weight?
Power to weight differential
is big. It's more
it's
power
power to weight ratio
is
is the biggest when it comes to racing.
That's why you see them cars with nothing in that bitch. There's only a seat.
Gutted. It's just a seat in there. He's taking 100, 200 pounds out of that. That's a big weight difference.
See, and I would have thought it would have been the opposite. Like if you're lighter in the front end and you hitting that speed, that wind will lift you up.
See, and it all depends on what kind of engine placement, where your engine placement is at. So, say for instance, my car is a mid-engine placement car. It sits back in the engine bay, so it has a 49 to 51 weight distribution. It's almost equally weight from the front and the back.
So it's not gonna hydroplane at all. Ever.
It's perfectly weighted for cornering on the track.
Drift car.
It's exactly what it is.
You Fast and Furious?
It's a drift car.
Okay.
It's a drift car.
So you know a little something about it?
With those old muscle cars, all that weight was in the back of the car.
Right.
Because all the power was going to the back and the engine sat back a little bit. So when...
Oh wait, you saying the engine was in the back?
No, not in the back. The engine sat back in the engine bay.
Okay.
In the engine bay.
So it's holding. It's like with the high-low, the triangle thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
holding that center.
The center force of gravity.
Don't tell Grandpa none of this.
You
You know what I'm saying? Come out, car here,
He
son.
gonna be like,
No.
You have
son,
no
you paid attention to something?
No disrespect, but that's just I've always loved Japanese cars just from growing up. So that's
Right.
what I've always had. Except for my Jeep. I always love Jeep.
Jeeps are nice.
I fucking love
This is a good build.
I love
my tattoo artist, he just bought one of those Jags. I can't remember what
the
number it is.
F-Pace.
Yeah, he brought that
SUV.
bitch out to your house.
Yeah.
He told me that.
Hey,
He got
I
one of those.
jumped
Those
in
are
this
nice.
bitch like this.
That's British.
Yeah. He showed me the 600 horsepower one that he had, or he has a 400 and something. He wanted to get the 600, but he showed me a video of the 600 horsepower against the Demon.
Yeah.
And it beat it like by 0.2 seconds or something like that.
The biggest reason on that is because it's all-wheel drive. The Demon is rear-wheel drive. When you have an all-wheel drive system off the line, when you have wheel-wheel drive, you only have the powers going to the back wheels. you're gonna spin.
Okay.
With that much power and that much weight, you're gonna spin. With all-wheel drive, there's no spin.
Everything's grabbing.
You're going. There's no spin.
That nigga did it perfect.
You're going.
Right.
There's no spin. We know but what the thing is with rear-wheel drive, when it does catch,
When it catches, it's
there's only power going to the back.
So
it's rocketing on.
You're going. You're going. You know what I'm saying? When it finally hook up, my car's a rear-wheel drive car too, which is rare for Japanese small cars like that. Same way I can do butters just like any of these, American cars or just like the American cars could. When it catches, it goes. You just gotta catch traction.
Yeah,
that's why a lot of these electric cars are so fast. It's because there's no spin up on the tires, and there's no lag time between you hitting the gas going into the chamber.
It's electric. You're gone.
It's gone.
I've seen some Teslas pull off.
They have a warp speed mode on the P180D where you press it and it goes into warp speed mode, and literally it's like some Star Wars shit where it has like stars flying.
Really?
It's like 0 to 100 in I believe in like 2.3 seconds.
That's too much.
Yeah, where you at
where
doing
you-
that?
Where are you doing that? You're not at the Autobahn.
Unless you're on the Autobahn, where are you? But that's the thing with I don't want to say people like us because my car's technically in the slow zone when it comes to the car zone. In the car ranges, my car's slow as fuck. We don't care. We don't care. We have radars. We got cops most of the time.
Right.
We gonna do this shit anyways. That's why we build our cars the way we do. Yeah, there's speed limits. Yeah, there's laws, but we do this shit for fun anyways.
I'm about to say, have y'all niggas ride with the fucking radar.
Yeah, exactly.
How cops are and all that
Yeah.
shit. That's where fucking Fast and Furious
Wait,
started
do
going.
you have an actual detector, or are you using an app on your phone?
No, there's an I don't have one. I know where I usually am safe with mine. There's an actual radar you can get. Don't get caught with it because they will take it and give you a fee with it. So the smart way to do it is, here's a little tip. Tuck it underneath your fender. Have the detector in your car in the dash. Open up your dash. Tuck it inside of the glove compartment, not where you open it, in the actual plastic. Put the radar in your grill or underneath it so it can still radar things. So you can still get the connection. You can never see it, and you still get the radar. You still hear the beeps. Just turn it off when you hear a car coming. You usually have with those radars. There's usually a clicker where you can turn it off.
And I'm about to say, when you're getting closer, it'll go.
It'll go. They'll let you know that the cops within a certain vicinity.
Dig that.
Damn. Damn, we got cars shit on here. Bitch.
We do a little
We got car
bit of everything
shit.
out here.
We got liquor, weed. We got comic book shit. We got comedy. We got car guy.
We do
Some of
everything.
everything.
We do everything.
We got car guy. You
To
don't know
whom
about basketball? We
This
got
may
it.
concern. We got you with everything. My
To who
boy.
is may concern, bitch, we just came out with the name. That is the name officially. First time we've ever said it.
Fuck it.
But to who it may concern, and that's how we rockin'. If this don't concern you, you get to skip that out.
Get the stepping, my boy. And when it does, come on back.
Damn.
We love you too.
Let's end on that.
We
That
love you
was
too.
fire, dog. That was fire.
We love y'all. We'll be back.
That's it. We gonna holler. Bow, 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 bow.